Good morning or afternoon. This is Dr. Boss, and I'm here to give you a quick overview of writing for publication N6854 for fall 2021. So this is the front page, the home page of your Canvas page. So let's look at the syllabus. So I'm the only faculty for this course this semester. You can get in touch with me. The easiest way is by email. And I respond typically very quickly. So here's your course description. It's a 1 semester credit hour. It is pass or fail. So that means you won't get a letter grade. And the overall goal for this course is for you to simply go through the steps of submitting a manuscript for publication. So a lot of students who are in doctoral study who have never submitted a manuscript typically think that's something very difficult to do. That's something that maybe they're not even qualified to do, and they're scared to do the process. But in reality, the process is very easy. And you can do it even at this point as a master's student as a master's graduate nurse before even getting your doctorate. So once you have your DMP, it is an expectation that you will publish on a regular basis the findings or how you did a QI project or anything that you do as a DMP that would be helpful and meaningful to someone else. Then that really is the expectation that you publish it. So the goal here, like I said, is to take you through the course and take you through the motions of submitting a manuscript for publication. We actually, at the end of the course, might be able to submit your manuscript. So it could be a very good payoff for you if you pay attention and do revisions and everything as outlined in this course. This course is not meant to be stressful. It's not meant to fail you. It's really should be quite enjoyable, I would think, and easy. You just go through the steps and you pass. So, I think you'll be happy to see at the end of the course that submitting a manuscript is not that big a deal. So there's your objectives. Really, the only book you need is the APA 7. Here's some optional texts, optional readings, office hours. So this is completely asynchronous course, but I do offer some synchronous question and answer times that are completely optional. They're not required. So the required activities for this course is a journal evaluation, the initial manuscript, your peer review, draft final paper, and then the final paper for submission to the journal. So I'll go through those. These are the synchronous online Q&A sessions. Attendance is optional. So it's September 17th, October 8th, October 22, November 12th, those are all supposed to be at noon. So actually, I'll go in there and change that. So all of these dates will be at noon by WebEx, and I'll give you the link. The rest of what's in here is just typical, information that you get about doing online assignments and academic honesty and plagiarism and those type of things that you can read through. So let me close this and I'll show you assignments. So this is the assignments page. And I have those 5 assignments that I just went through with the dates. So that's, and there's 5 modules and 5 assignments, so they just go together. So we have the first one due September 24th, October 15th, October 29th, November 19th, and then you'll be done on December 3rd. So let's go back home. And these are the modules. So this is the information that you need for the journal evaluation. You have, in each module will be the same, the objective. So the objective for module 1 is for you to learn how to evaluate and choose potential journals for your manuscript submission. So I just click next. I have some videos here. This one about authorship is very important that you really need to pay attention to and decide early on. The impact factor explanation, predatory journal overview, predatory publishers, journal evaluation assignment part 1. So that is in part 2. So these are my videos that I've recorded. They're very short. They're lectures, you would say, or really just going through the steps of some things that I would think is important to help you get through this first module. And then the point is, if you still have questions or you're not sure, what to do for each module, then you can email me anytime or come to one of the optional Q&A sessions. So your each module also has the assignment details, and so that's in a Word document, but it's also going to be just written out here, and it looks like I need to go update these dates as well. So I'm going to update the Q&A session times to noon, and then all of these assignments will be updated as well. So here you have part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. Put this in a discussion board as part 5, and I'll put the correct date, and that's really it. So then you just go through, that's how you go through each of the modules. They all are formatted the same. I like that main, let's see. The modules page, yeah, this one. So then you can see module 2 is the initial manuscript. Module 3 is the peer review step. Module 4 is the draft final manuscript. Module 5 is the final manuscript that you'll submit. These are just some miscellaneous resources that I have. They're just something for you to look at. But like I said, every module has the objective, resources, and the assignment details. And that's really all you need to know. That's really all we're doing in this course, is going through the steps, these 5 modules, to take you from the manuscript all the way through to the submission. So let's talk about the manuscript that you'll use. So this is a 1-hour course, so I didn't feel like writing an entire manuscript from scratch would be appropriate for a 1-hour course. I think if it was a 3-hour course or 4-hour course, that would work. But for the 1-hour course, I want you to find a paper that you've already written in your DMP program or some other place. And we'll use that in terms of choosing a journal for it, revising it, peer review, and submitting it. Most students in the past, to me, the easiest paper that you've already written is your EBP paper from 6808, the literature synthesis that you did. So that typically pertains to your DMP project, and so it's typically relevant and meaningful information. Those are very easy papers to get submitted to journals because, one, they're very good information, and typically they're relevant information for people. So that would be my recommendation. That is not your only choice. You can do a case study. Some people have done case studies. Some people have done update on use of certain meds for certain diagnosis. So it really can be anything that would be meaningful and relevant to people. So if you're not sure, you need help figuring out what would be good, just let me know and I can help you with that. And, even if it's not the best paper you've written or the best topic, we're still going to take a paper, go through the steps. And at the end, if you don't think it's relevant necessarily or ready or whatever to submit, you don't have to submit it. So it's just taking you through those steps, though, with something that you already have written. So I think that's it for my orientation. So I will go ahead and sign off, and you can always get in touch with me at any time for questions or come to by email or come to any of the asynchronous Q&A sessions. And so now you can go ahead and start module 1, and I will make sure I go update all the dates in the syllabus and on the site for you. So let me know if you have any questions.